Because your voice is wonderful, so many cigars, so many whiskey, maybe alcohol, make you this this type of very very deep voice that is wonderful. It's wonderful, and I just start my streaming. If you go to YouTube and search on the bar about my call sign, Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar, I think you can hear your voice later, you see your signal. I'm live streaming now. Of course, there is some latency, but it's okay. I think it has so much fun. Moritz, El Alpha 3 X-Ray Indy Alpha. This is Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar.
Yeah, fine. Fine for this. Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar and Oscar Zulu 2 Papa Mike. I'm sure that Paul is not copying me very good. There's always a problem between Denmark and Norway on 20 meter, and also within Norway and Sweden. But I copy him. Hello, Paul. Not strong, but I could copy everything you were saying. I have my beam towards 40s at the moment, but I copy you good. Nice to hear you. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, and maybe the signal will improve. If not, I'll contact you on Messenger. Or maybe FT8, Paul, also at 2 p.m. and the group LA3XIA. There was another station trying to check in. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, okay, Maris. And a Happy New Year to you also. And also to you, 40s. So I can see I can hear somebody trying to get me here on 177 here. So I need to move my antenna over to UK. John is the G0TIY, and our good friend from Iceland, Jakob, is on there. They cannot hear me, so I try to move antenna around. Coming over UK very soon. G0TIY, the boys from UK and Iceland is better now. I'm beaming over to you now, almost at 2 p.m.
Is Jacob on the air? Jacob is on the frequency?
Yes, he's on here. Okay. Some boys from UK is on.
Now, join the frequency.
Oh my God.
Hello. Germany 0 Tango Italy Yankee.
So much rambling here.
Let's rumble 77.
There's a Kilo station trying to check in. Yeah.
Golf 7 Victor Kilo. Victor Kilo.
I cannot hear nothing.
There's some of you there, Fotis Moritz, and I can just about hear Pole there, but good evening. This is Peter in East Anglia, East of England. Golf 7 Victor Kilo.
Yeah, I'll pick you up, Peter, for now. I'm not sure if which of the other ones copying here. This is the LA3XIA. I have my beam towards Greece at the moment. I'm coming over to you, Peter. You're 5'9" plus. Moritz, pick you up. Good afternoon. On the frequency is Charlie Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar and M0 VDO. Also at 2 p.m. and LA2 XIA. So I'm sure, definitely sure that Fotis is copying you and also Paul, but I'm not sure which way they are beaming. Hello again, Tony, 5 and 9 plus still. So I'll hand it to you, Fotis. Let's see if you can copy Peter. G7VKK. Over.
Yes, I can copy everyone because all the stations are in the same line to my antenna, so it's more easy for me. Every station it's on my antenna, so it's very easy for me. Good morning, good evening, Peter. I think it's the first time I hear you rambling. I like your voice, I like your audio. I think it's I hear so much difference from the last time. I hear you wonderful, Peter. Wonderful. G4VKK, this is Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar.
Yeah, Roger. I hope you can still hear me, guys. I'm just my oh, here he comes. Here he comes. My good old faithful Dentron is it's going okay. Anyway, yeah. Well, you're the winner, Fotis, with me. You're all pretty good signals, Moritz, and you both sort of neck and neck around about the 20, but you kind of came right up on the last one. I can just about hear Paul there. Hello, Paul, if you can hear me. The Dark. Let me just hang on. Here we go. Look. The Dark Destroyer. The OZ2PM from Denmark. The Dark Destroyer. Put a bit of the old snake oil in. But yeah, lovely to have a bit of a meet up and do our audio thing and say Happy New Year to each other. I can't hear Tony because he's obviously in the same country as me and just not got the propagation, but you never know, you might hear him in a minute. So you know, there you go. It's that's exactly right. So there we go. Anyway, back to you, Fotis. Sierra Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar from a G7 VKK.
G4VKK, this is Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar. Who is the destroyer? He's rambling down to the zero. Who is the destroyer?
The Dark Destroyer. I was just referring to Pole. The Dark. I was just pressing this button. I have a snake oil. I installed quite some time at the I don't know if you can hear the snake did. It's just me. Over.
Oh my God! I never heard any something like this. Okay, so much voodoo. It's so much voodoo sound. I think it's incredible. So much voodoo, so much rambling. I have so much, so many days, so many years to hear such a rumble noise, like a snake or duck destroyer. I don't remember what he said. Okay, back to Moritz, LA3 X-ray India Alpha. This is Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar.
Mike 0 Echo Bravo Juliet.
Yeah. Mike 0 Echo Bravo Juliet also checked in. M0 ABGA. Good afternoon. 5 and 9 plus into Norway. Moritz. It's the name. Fine. Good to hear you, Peter. Good to hear you again, Tony. You guys have such wonderful signals. I haven't been on the real ESB in a long time, so I don't even know if I got the real settings here, but at least I should be able to speak a few words. And great to hear all of you, so we can exchange New Year wishes and things like that. Wonderful copy, and you're sounding really good. Pity I can't hear Paul, but I wonder if where can I find your YouTube channel, Fotis? I don't think I have the link here. but if I can get that one, I'm sure I'll copy everyone. So no problem. Let's send it to M0EBJ, and you can hand it back to Fortis, and he will, or you can send it over to Paul, also at 2 p.m. M0EBJ and the group LA3XIA.
LA3XIA, M0EBJ and the group. Very good afternoon, Moritz, and very good afternoon, Focus. I can't actually hear Paul or anybody else because all the neighbours have got their Christmas lights on, and I have an S9 of noise, believe it or not. Anyway, lovely to hear you all, and hope you all had a very nice Christmas. Moritz, you're 15 to 20 over. Fotis, you're 15 to 20 over as well. The name is Steve, and I'm just outside Norwich on the East Coast. So back to you, Fotis. Sugar Victor 3, Echo Alpha Oscar, Mike 0, Echo Bravo Juliet, over.
Mike 0, Echo Bravo Juliet. Steve, good evening. I'm very glad to meet you on the air. I think for the first time, and I don't remember we had the Kia show before, but I copy you wonderful. The propagation is not at the best, but I enjoy you. It's okay. It's not the best, it's not the bad, but it's okay. I copy you wonderful, and I'm very glad to meet you on the air for the first time, I think. 10 dBs over the 9, 5 by 9, sometimes 10 dBs over the 9 because the propagation. It's easy for me because all stations are on the line, on the same direction for my antenna. So it's very easy for me. I don't have a problem to hear all of you. Back to Paul, the God, someone, John, right on chat, the voodoo god Oscar Zulu 2 Papa Mexico. I hear you, all of you are wonderful. I have a live streaming. If you go to YouTube, you can search on the bar with my call sign Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar, and I think it's easy because YouTube give you my live streaming maybe with a small red label marking as a new or live, something like this. I think it's easy. Just search on the search bar of YouTube for my call sign, and you will see the live streaming. Oscar Zulu 2 Papa Mexico. This is Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar. Over.
20 over, Fotis. 20 over.
I want your voice. How you do it? Oh. let teach me.
We have it's the English accent. I do not know. It's the training I've had. The training.
Oh, wonderful! Really wonderful. LA3XIA. This is Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar. Moritz.
Golf 0 Tango Italy Yankee.
Again?
Germany 0 Tango Italy Yankee, Roger.
You are G0 Tango India Yankee. I cannot find your name. Good evening. This is Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar and the group, over.
Yeah, okay, Fotis. Yeah, we have worked before, but it's been a long time. I used to I've cut my teeth on 178. Nice to work here. You're 5'9 plus 20 dB. The name's John anyway, and we're in the West Midlands in the central part of the UK. Fotis, over.
I got you wonderful. About 5 by 9 plus. Beautiful. All the stations are absolutely perfect. One station is better than the other. I have no words to describe the audio, but I enjoy it. And I think you are John G0 Tango India Yankee. Can you hear the other stations? I'm sure. It's Steve, Mike 0 ABJ, it's Peter, G4 VKK, Paul, Oscar Zulu 2 Papa Mexico, and Moritz. LA3 X-ray India Alpha. Can you copy? Can you copy them over?
Not really, Fotis, because they're pretty local to me. They're sort of. I can hear them, but not really enough to have a contact with. But that's a shame, really. But I could hear Fotis. I'm not sure about the Dark Destroyer, Paul. I haven't heard him yet, so I think my ears open, Fotis, over.
John, please, can you explain me? With more details? What do you mean, Dark Destroyer? Over.
It's that low end. He's like Darth Vader.
I hear Paul laughing. Paul, come on.
Yeah, we have some more fun with this marriage. I can hear you, John, but I think you're 5 and 3 over here. So I don't know if we'll have a copy now, John. G0TIY and the Viking from Iceland is also online now here. John TIY, can you copy? No, he cannot copy. What about you, Jakob TF2XO? Said to him, any copy?
And the group, Congo Fox 3XO. Below, following the healing. The propagation up here is pretty low. You're about 7. Is that a Roger, Paul? Over?
Yeah, you're the same here. You're also around S7 here, so no problem indeed. Let us hear. Fortis can hear you. Fortis, can you hear the Viking?
Yes. Yeah, I think it's the first time. Good evening, Jacob. It's the first time I ever hear Jacob on the air. I have heard Jacob so many times from WhatsApp, Messenger, but I never hear his real voice from the air. So I think it's the first time. Good evening, Jacob. All the best wishes to you and your family. And I enjoy your modulation. I don't copy you very strong, indeed. The propagation is not so good between us, but I can recognize your voice and your audio. I hear you wonderful. I think you are wonderful, even with the low signal. Tango TF3XO. This is Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar in the group.
Yeah, uniform. Please.
Thank you so much, my friend.
For free weather category.
Back to my signal. The propagation is very bad up here. Very, very bad.
Splatter.
Yeah, uniform. Please, Quebec category.
Please, the frequency is in use. Jacob, are you in there? It's very weak for me. Jacob, it's so weak for me. Moritz, are you here? LA3XIA?
Turning my beam to you, but I don't think the conditions are actually at the moment. But let me try. Are you having any copy of me, Jakob, LA3XIA? TF3XO?
Moritz, copying Moritz.
LA3XIA?
Fantastic, my friend. I have a very good signal, not the strongest one here in Reykjavik, but I'm having difficulties with the others. Do you copy? Over?
Oh, yeah, sure. When I got my beam in your direction, you're 5.9 plus, Jakob. No problem. The problem with the stations all over, is that I need some time to change my beam around. So I copy you, armchair copy. Nice to hear you after a long time, and wonderful to hear you. So I'll be around. I'm sure we'll exchange some more works, many stations, Jakob. So I'll leave it to you, and I'll pass it back to Popis, TF3XO and the group LA3XI. Yeah, I know. It is very up and down and changing all the time. But I will turn around the beam and tell them it will be momentary. Maybe the propagation will change. Beam is coming down to
Fotis, I have something for you.
Oh my god.
They could go to 0TIY. John, you're 5-9 plus into Norway. Name is Maurice. 5-9 plus 10 to 15 on your last over. And the same to you, Steve. Sounding wonderful as always. 0EBJ was also 5-9 plus. And our good friend Tony was 5-9 plus 20. And the same signal for Potty's Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar 5-9 plus 15 to 20 dB. And G7VKK Peter was also 59 plus. So good signals. And there's 5 and 4, 5 and 3, but don't matter. I listen to Paul on the YouTube channel, so no problem. Coming back up to you, Potty. Jakob has a noise and some problems, but he will be QRV on the frequency and listen on YouTube and to the station he can hear, and he will be checking if the signals improve. Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar and the group LA3XIA. I'll be standing by for a little while. Go ahead, Fotis.
Okay, Moritz, LA3 X-ray in the Alpha. This is Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar and the group. The good point is that all of you are in the same direction for me, so it's very easy to copy you, but the propagation is not so good because I cannot hear at all Jacob. I have it into the noise. I cannot recognize his voice. It's very weak for me. Wonderful. I copy you, Moritz. I copy you. Wonderful. About 5/9. Average is 5/9, and the most beautiful, most strong signal here is by Paul. Duck. I don't want how to remember. Duck Destroyer. Duck Destroyer. P. Oscar Zulu 2 Papa Mexico. The Duck Destroyer. Over.
Yeah, still a copy here. You were back on my antenna, beaming me right to Iceland now here. Have you still a copy, Fotis?
Yes, I copy you. But I want to hear also the Peter, G4VKK, and Steve and John, because they are on the parking, I think. Okay, let's start with Peter. Are you still here, Peter? G4VKK, G7VKK. This is Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar and the group.
Yeah, Roger Dodger. I'm still here, and you're all sounding lovely. It's just nice to sit back and listen to the superb signals, the superb audio. I heard Jakob in there. Hello, Jakob, if you're still there. Tango Fox 3 X-ray Oscar. I think we worked some time ago. Not great propagation between him and myself. Tony I can't hear. He's obviously very close to me in the UK. Steve I can hear because he's really close. He's only about something like 16 miles away, or you know. And Paul I've just got there. Hello, Paul, the Dark Destroyer. Yeah, well, you know, he's always known as the Dark Destroyer. You know, he comes out with some fantastic things. You need to ask him. Okay, this is important, everybody. You need to ask Paul, is he wearing the voodoo pants? Because if he's not wearing, then he's not doing the voodoo. Right? So that's the important thing. And I just press the snake oil button. I have to be careful. I don't have much of the snake oil. Is Paul? Is he wearing the voodoo pants? And also, you also need to say, are they up to the neck? Are they up to the neck? Are they? Just too much. Anyway, I stopped messing around. Sierra Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar, G7VKK with a group.
Wonderful. I'm laughing about the voodoo pants. I don't know. I don't have a. I cannot see I cannot see the Paul. I only can hear him, so I don't know about the voodoo pants. And this is my answer about the voodoo pants. But wait a moment. Another station like Paul with a very very deep voice. I like it so much. I think it's Steve or John. Where is the station?
Photos, it's M0 Video. I have a little gift for you.
M0 Video, what a beautiful voice, what a beautiful modulation. Oh my god. The only problem now for me is that I have a radar type noise. I think if someone can watch my YouTube streaming can see this beast, because it's a radar noise like a beast. It's more than 20k wide, and every second drifting down to 177. So I think the next minutes it will be impossible to hear you, because this thing is drifting lower and lower down to our frequency, and I think the next minutes will be impossible to hear you because of this radar type noise. So I'm not sure I can hear you the next minutes, only if we make a QSY again. M0 Video, and the second DAC destroyer. Come on.
Thank you, Photos. You're a lovely signal here. You're really, really big, strong signal. Please listen. Hopefully you will hear this, but this is how you sound here.
Good evening, Jacob. It's the first time I ever hear Jacob on the air. I have heard Jacob so many times from WhatsApp, messages, but I never hear his real voice from.
There we go, folks. I won't play for too long, but that's how you sound. Beautiful. So, very good. You're strong here as well. Peaking 10 to 15 dB over the 9 Photos. An absolute pleasure to be on the frequency with everyone, that's for sure. It's lovely. I am hearing some of the boys in the UK as well. Very, very light, of course, but not as strong as yourselves. Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar. This is Mike 0 Victor Delta Oscar.
Okay, Anthony, M0 Video and the group. This is Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar. I hear your voice. I hear your voice. I hear Paul's voice, and I said to myself that I need to start the smoke and alcohol, the bad life, because I enjoy your rambling. Okay, Paul, come on. Oscar Zulu 2 Papa Mexico, Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar. Can you hear Anthony?
Yeah, but yes, I can, but Tony is really low here. But when he was starting to the amplifier for more than half hour ago, he was 20 or 9 over here. But now I lose the most of the propagation to UK here at the moment. So, but now beaming more to the north, more up to Iceland, and I can better hear them or the backscan. So I can hear what's going on now, but I think they cannot hear me at all. But let me see here, Jacob, I think he have a better copy now of me because last hour he was S9 here with me. Hey, Jacob, have you a better copy now?
Okay, Ocean 4, Papa Mike, Tier 3XO. Yeah, you have increased your power over the propagation is better. You're about 9, sometimes 9 plus.
Yeah, me with the same. That's because I've been direct to Iceland in the moment, and when I do this, the boys in the UK get a little stronger. So now I can just hear them now. Before I could not hear them at all, but now I can hear everyone is what they're saying. So let's see. I think there's somebody else that could hear you in UK. I think Peter. DKK have a copy. You try to see him. Somebody in UK can hear you now.
Okay, this is station that happens station from Rachel Johnson.
I've got you as well, G7 BKK.
Okay, thank Peter.
Yeah, and I know Steve and Tony and also John. John's just disappeared, but they may also want to say hello to you. Yeah, just about got you here. Propagation is not superb. I'm on the east coast of England. The call sign Golf 7 Victor Kilo, about 5758. And the name is Peter. Tango Fox 3 X-Ray Oscar. Sounding amazing, by the way. G7 VKK.
Okay, Golf 7 Oscar Kilo, Tango Fox 3 X-Ray. Okay, well, thank you so much, Peter, for coming back to my call. You are right, sometimes 9 plus. But yeah, that's just the way it is. Being up here in the north, propagation is a little bit difficult now and then. But you have a wonderful signal and beautiful audio, Peter. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Jakob. And you're coming across superbly here, sort of broadcast. You know, really, really nice. And yeah, very nice 758. And I think if the conditions were up a bit and maybe a different time of day, I'd easily be getting you sort of 20 over or something. You've got Steve, Mike 0 Echo Bravo Juliet, who's just down the road from me. You've got Tony, Mike 0 Victor Delta Oscar, and you've also got John. He'll be back in a second at G0 TIY. He is officially the voodoo guru of the UK. You know, NU9N even said so. But anyway, back to you, Jakob. Tango Fox 3 X-Ray Oscar, G7 VKK.
Okay, Golf 7 Tango Fox 3 X-Ray returning. Okay, Peter, yeah, I've known John for a long time, and he's been helping me out with the audio, as well as my good friend Paul and so many others, Otis as well. So it's good to have some friends on the band. Hopefully sometime soon, you know, the conference will so we can have a connection. But anyway,
Bob, HB9ASQ. I'm not part of the net, but they're on 177. I can't go anywhere because I have to leave the shack. I have to bring some stuff down to that door.
Just give him a quick call yourself. Tony is
Happy New Year, Bob. Happy New Year, Bob.
And Cyril,
Yeah, okay, I'm just in my beam to see if I can hit. So, X-Ray Oscar. Only a copy, Mach 0 Victor. Delta Oscar, only a copy.
With the Gold Coast, sorry I didn't get the full call sign, but I have a beautiful copy on you, my friend, and I'll give you a report on the next over.
Yes, okay, so good. Well, I can hear you. Tango Fox 3 X-Ray Oscar. This is Eastico 0 Victor Delta Oscar. Mach 0 Victor Delta Oscar. My name is Tony. Tango Oscar November Yankee. That's the one you said to me.
Okay, Mike 0 Juliet Delta Oscar. Hello, Tony. Nice to meet you, my friend. You have a beautiful audio, very rich and good audio, and you're 9 plus in Reykjavik, talking sometime over here. So you and Peter seem to have, you know, the winning signals coming from Europe. So that's the way it goes. I hope you can be okay. Over.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Well, thank you, Jacob. I just managed to your signal report, you're about 539. I can hear you. Maybe the phone doesn't work. Thank you for the nice comments on the master. Zero TO1. Good news in the program. Jacob, back to you.
Yeah, Roger. If you hear from our friend TIY, please extend my best wishes to him from Tango Fox 3XO. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go into the minute